So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I really think I need to coin this term. I'm a demystifier. Yeah, I'm a demystifier, and here's why. This is in regards to yoga on and off the mat. It takes me back to a story when I used to live in Joburg, and where I was surrounded by a group of people, and you're introducing yourself and what do you do, and I say I'm a yoga teacher. Yoga teacher? You? And I obviously know what that means. And then I ask him, and I ask, when you think of yoga, what do you think? And he says to me, white woman, skinny, with camel toe. And then you look at me. Obviously, to him, if he has that association, then I'm definitely not a yoga teacher for him. So all I've come to do is demystify all the boxes you think you needed to check when you look at me, and when you look at someone like me, that you can just demystify that and actually get to see the actual person behind what you have an image and association with. Okay, so that was a little bit of a digression, but there was a little bit of context at the same time. The main point is about why everyone is a healer. There are traditional looks, and that actually has a purpose for it. But you must understand, within yoga, there's always a teacher and there's always a student. And the reason why is because you're always giving and you're taking. Why everybody is a healer is when you know you're in the presence of a healer, you know that you're in the presence of allowing yourself to get back into that rest and digest. And when you're not, you're in that fight or flight. So you're not feeling safe. So there's a level of chaos in the body. Let me just say that. So whether it's your partner, whether it's a colleague, at each point in time, you know whether they're a healer at that point in time or made to heal you at that point in time, according to the level of which you are in your breath and in that state of rest and digest. It's that simple. So you look at people, you go towards people, and certain people just have that energy of constantly bringing you back into that sense and state of rest and digest, where we feel revitalized, we feel as humans, we feel ourselves more often than not. And that's why we have these practices of meditation and yoga. And it's really just that simple. Observe who is a healer in your life, who allows you to get back into that rest and digest state. And if they don't, and they're always causing this fight or flight, there's a toxic energy that's there. And within that toxic energy, obviously there's chaos. Because if you think of chaos and when you're in your fight and flight, and when you're in that, like, you're not breathing fully through your belly and through your diaphragm and through your lungs, you're not using the fullest capacity, then you're in your chest. Then when you're in your chest, more often than not, you're actually in your head, and you've completely departed from being in your body. Just food for thought. Observe who's a healer in your life. It's really simple.